bras all over them for real though. You know what I'm saying? It's real out there. Every business online. What's up with you, player?
Hey, what's going on? I'm happy to be here. This is like my second home.
Got to. You family of the UE show, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I need my own towel and wash rag over there.
Okay, we gonna work that out when you come in the studio. We'll work it out though. But I had to get you check in because so much done happened since the last time you checked in. You know what I'm saying? Like you was over there, what England? What like I know you was across the water.
Yeah, I was in. I guess the last time we checked in, I had came back from London. I was over there for a week working with producer Paul White. We got a project that'll be coming out probably later this year. So yeah, I was up there doing that, and I had a few shows, and we came back and just kept the momentum going with all my US endeavors.
Yes, South by Southwest. Then next thing you know, I see you on MTV Jams all day.
Yeah, I mean, you if you don't stop like it, it's all gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what? I had the South by Southwest thing. Well, first it even started before that with the Danny Brown tour. Then we went to South by Southwest. Then came up to South by Southwest, dropped the video. MTV Jams debuted it, and then just so much else just started coming after that. We keep it moving. I'm like 30 songs deep now. Like, I'm figuring out what we're gonna do to transition into this next project.
Okay, so is it gonna be Planet Coffee Bean 3 or?
No, I was thinking about it. Was gonna do that, but we're gonna take it in a whole nother direction. Just because a lot of the people I recently been exposed to from being on TV is like they still catching up.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't even be fair for me to hit them with Planet Coffee Bean 3 and like they just getting on the 2, so they already feel late. So the team decided like, let's get them time to adjust and catch up, and definitely catching up. Like everything popping for me and doing really well. So I'm much appreciated.
That's what it is right there. Now, I gotta ask you this though: what's the difference? Like, how does it feel like from when you first started, from Planet Coffee being the first one? You know what I'm saying? First, doing shows just around here, then actually going outside the city, and then like from the exposure from the magazine that you did, and then the Railroads video. Like, how's that? How are you dealing with that exposure like that? Like, I know people coming up to you like, "Hey, I saw you." You know what I'm saying? How are you dealing with the new exposure that's out for you?
I mean, well, the most thing I had to really deal with is like, being available in different ways to different people. Like you got so many different time zones from LA to Texas to London and Australia. Like I'm up at 4:00 in the morning just to do an interview with Australia, and it's like it's morning time for them. It's like 9 o'clock or something. Like it's a 13-hour difference. So I'm dealing with that. Replying to fans, like especially in those different time zones and coasts. Like my social networking is like almost a full-time job because I manage all of my social platforms. Plus, I got a mobile line out there for the fans to just text and I message me direct. So that takes on a lot, and it's a good thing. But I could see how it's gonna be really important to manage my time a lot more wisely. As before, I could just chill. I'd go to the bathroom. If I had to do number 2, I ain't even need to bring my phone.
There you go. Now
I gotta go do number 2. I gotta bring the phone with me, just so I don't miss out on too much.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you that. So you still is you communicating on the Twitter and the IG? You haven't got so big that you hired somebody to talk to your fans?
Oh no! I hope to never get to that point. I mean, once you get to that point where you see you're in a place where you need to be disconnected, then something wrong. Like if anything, with my recent exposure, I went and got a whole other number just so I could communicate with everybody on a personal level. We're gonna have some cool things that we're gonna do with that just to draw that connection even deeper. So if y'all follow me on social, I got a phone number up there on Instagram and Twitter, and like you can actually text me.
Keeping it real. He's still that same dude. Even though all the bad broads is on him, you know what I'm saying? The railroads, real quick, the railroads. That's the one, the most recent video you dropped, if I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Can you break down how that's, you know what I'm saying, why you chose to do that video opposed to any other songs that you got on the album?
I wanted to shoot that video second when we first did the album, but you know, everybody voted no. Mm-hmm. And I'm the artist, but you know, I listen to everybody around me. They're like, no, not yet, which was a cool thing, because if it didn't get shot when it got shot, then you know, it wouldn't have came out at the time that it needed to, and you know, the right people wouldn't have seen it to, you know, make it debut on TV. Mm-hmm. So you know, it was just a decision, you know, take the riskiest route. What was risky, and it don't get no riskier than, you know, shooting a slave-inspired music video in South Florida.
I know, right?
Who doing that in the South in 2014? So, you know, that was the real reason behind it, outside of me just writing it. And I was kind of sad that it got slept on, because now everybody looking at it like it's a new record. And Planet Coffee Bean 2 is a year and 1 month old now. It's 13 months old. Yeah. Like, it shows you that you still got to keep working your projects, like, no matter how long it takes, because so many people, like, just miss certain things.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you this question, though. Like, what kind of advice, because, you know, I probably got artists, you know, saying that's going to hear this interview, you know what I'm saying, either live or, you know, on the replay or whatnot. What kind of advice you can get an artist that's out there that's working and trying to, you know, get to your level, so to speak?
Well, first you got to obey yourself. Like, if you say this what you're going to do, you got to really follow through. And I got a lot of peers and musicians, artists, and DJs, everybody that got ideas, and they'll feel one way about an idea this week, but then 3 weeks later they won't follow through. Like, since April, I wanted to shoot a video for Railroads Down. Mm-hmm. Like, now it's April again, and, like, we just really put the video out. I want to do Coffee Cup. It took 4 months. Mm-hmm. So, like, when you say something, like, when you feel a way about a song or a single, if you're going to say this is going to be my single, like, and you say, or even you say you want to shoot a video for every song on the project, like, you got to do it. Hold yourself to it, and, like, don't not do it, because it's the reason you said it. And most people I know, including myself, I struggle with it also. But I know the importance of following through with your ideas. Like, if you can't do that, if you can fail on your own decision, then, you know, you're not even built to keep going. If you ain't doing it for you, then who you doing it for?
Music 101.
Just keep going, you know. It ain't going to happen. But that's the biggest thing I see people mess up, is just they have ideas and they don't follow through with it.
Music 101, y'all take that right there. So summer 2014, we're in May 1st, you know what I'm saying? So what can we look out from Eric Biddens, the Planet Coffee Bean movement? What can we look out from you in the 2014 summertime?
I've been doing a lot of features and specials, like far as media and stuff. So you should look out for a lot of larger media outlets streaming on some spotlights. We're working on a tour situation. We got a couple of options that we hopefully should be closing in by summertime. I got new music, The Golden Rules. That's a collaboration with me and Paul White, produced out of London. We're in some negotiations with label situations to put that out in the UK, also over here in the US. And you know, I got another project that we're sitting on right now, Elephant Wings. That's the next project title, Elephant Wings. So we are going to be working on the transition going into that project. But, you know, with the recent success and the growth of the Railroads Down video, like, it gave us the opportunity to slow down a little bit and let people catch up, because it's still continuing to grow. So we may be in a position where we might shoot another video. Like, we never know, but... I'm
just saying, though, like, when is DJ SAMORE going to get a cameo in the video? Like, I don't even got to be in the whole thing. I just want, like 5 seconds. That's it.
Man, I'm waiting until we do. I got this song. I'm coming up with this song about this girl that I'm going to marry, and I want you to play the lead lady in that one.
Okay, see, hey, like I said, long as I get a cameo so I could be on MTV Jams, I'm good.
Yeah, no, you gonna be on there. We gonna get married.
Okay. I got you. I got now. Real quick for those, you know what I'm saying, they want to connect with you on the social media. They don't know already. Let them know where they can connect with the real Air Business.
Oh, everything is Eric Biddens, EricBiddins. Biddins. Or you can check the hashtag Planet Coffee Bean. Planet Coffee Bean spelled one word. You'll find me. Like I'm on there, you know. Hey, find me on SAMORE page. I know she done tweeted something about me.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? We be out here working just a little bit. Hashtag Planet Coffee Bean Movement all day. The leader of the Planet Coffee Bean movement himself, Eric Biddens, on the line. Now, Railroads Down, we about to get into it. Real quick, what is Railroads Down anyways? Like, your definition, when you was writing it, what was you thinking of naming it Railroads Down?
Pretty much being in a position where your back against the wall and you don't think you're going to come out and the odds is against you, and you laying down that foundation, you know, to get out of that situation. You make that decision at that moment that you're going to either die trying to do what you want to do, or you're going to sit there and you make that decision to lay them railroads down and get out of that. And that's what we finna get into.
Already. So I appreciate you checking in again.
Already.
And go ahead and introduce it. It's your song.
This Eric Biddens, Railroads Down, unfinished, produced by myself on Planet Coffee Bean 2, and we giving it to y'all live at FAU.
When I used to have a sipper, since a puppy golden little brown. For worse, it did not turn for me the better. Massa had me plowing up the ground, working till the sun come up, cause we had laid the railroad